Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, brothers and sisters of the Masjid community. We are so glad to be here today and wish you a very happy Eid Mubarak. We're just so glad that we made it to Eid day. May Allah accept all of our acts during this time, all of our fasting, all of our sadaqah and our dua and everything. And during this time, may Allah grant ease to all those who are sick and ease to all of their families, and we just shower us all with a lot of rahmah and a lot of mercy and patience and a lot of His blessings. Ameen. So over here at the Masjid Isa community, we all wanted to share a personal message and share a special message with you on this very blessed and very special day. So first, I want to start with our beloved Imam Nu. If you please share, just a few words about a few words, and a few words of community on this Eid day.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that He accepts all of our deeds, inshallah. And I greet a great Eid Mubarak to everyone. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala allow us to enjoy this Eid in the best way we can, inshallah. And that's it, inshallah.
Alhamdulillah.
Brother Zakir.
Assalamu alaikum. Wa alaikum assalam wa barakatuh. How are you? Assalamu alaikum to the community. I hope everybody is doing well. Today is a very special day for us. It's the day of Eid, and we have fasted the whole month of Ramadan, and today's basically a day to celebrate. So I ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to accept our fasting and our praying and our worship that we have done this month, and to allow us to continue as well, and also to make this day a very joyous day for us. So I hope the community and everybody in the community is enjoying this day. Spend it with your family. It's a little unconventional the way we're doing it this year, but this is for the best for all of us and for the protection of each other. So inshallah, I really hope everybody is going to have a really blessed and a wonderful day.
Ameen. Jazakallah khair. And Sheikh Zakaria.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Hope everyone is doing well on this beautiful day of Eid. We ask Allah Azza wa Jalla to accept all of our deeds. Ameen. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tells us about Ramadan in the Quran, and Allah Azza wa Jalla, He says, وَلِتُكْمِلُوا الْعِدَّةَ وَلِتُكَبِّرُوا اللَّهَ عَلَى مَا هَدَاكُمْ وَلَعَلَّكُمْ تَشْكُرُونَ. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tells us that we should fast this month so that we may complete the period that He wants us to fast in. And alhamdulillah, we've completed all 29 days of Ramadan. And Allah Azza wa Jalla says, وَلِتُكَبِّرُوا اللَّهَ, and so that you may glorify Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala with takbir. And that's what we all said, inshallah ta'ala, we have said this morning before the Eid prayer. We've said Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, La ilaha illallah, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, walillahi alhamd. So we've glorified Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in this way. And then Allah Azza wa Jalla mentioned, وَلَعَلَّكُمْ تَشْكُرُونَ, and so that you may be thankful. I think in this situation, if you're alive right now, you have health, you're with your family, there is a ton to be thankful of, subhanAllah. There are some of our community members that are not with their families right now. They're on hospital beds. They're sick still with COVID-19. They're going, some of our community members, some of the Muslims at large have not made it up until this point. Some of them have not been able to fast this Ramadan. They passed away before that. Some of them perhaps have only fasted a few days of this Ramadan, and then they've passed away. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has taken them back. So the fact that you got this opportunity, that is something that wallahi, is to be thankful for. So we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that we're thankful, and by showing gratitude, one of the ways to show gratitude is really to celebrate this and to really spend time with your family, friends, and community, of course, while maintaining those guidelines that the health authorities have given us in terms of social distancing and other things of that nature. So we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to accept everything from us. I hope everyone is doing well. Jazakumullah khairan. Assalamu alaikum.
Jazakallah khair. And we ask that Allah, really, grants us so many blessings on this day. I think it's such a beautiful day. And like Ustad Zakir said, it's an unconventional Eid. We're so used to being in the masjid and hugging each other and just seeing our whole community out there in our best clothes and everything. But there's a blessing behind this as well. And just enjoy the day with your family, and and then just really just cherish that time together, inshallah. Just really briefly, we wanted to also talk a little bit about the Eid day itself, and just very briefly how why Masjid Eid decided to celebrate Eid on this day. Sheikh Zakaria, I don't know if you can comment a little bit on that.
Yeah, sure. What you're gonna find is yes, many people are having their Eid tomorrow, and Alhamdulillah, they follow that opinion. Alhamdulillah, we ask Allah Azza wa Jalla to accept their deeds and to, make the Eid a day of happiness and joy for them. Ameen. And we have to understand that these are matters of ijtihad, a valid difference of opinion, and scholars will differ. I mean, this is not the first time that this has happened. So I think the biggest thing is not to condemn people of having different opinions. However, it is to be tolerant of those different opinions, because we have to realize that if you condemn one of your family members or friends for holding a particular opinion, there are bigger scholars than your family members and friends who hold those same opinions. Would you condemn those scholars that perhaps you may be following those scholars, you may love and respect those scholars? Would you say the same thing about those scholars? So there are many scholars locally as well as around the world who have who are celebrating Eid on Saturday today with us. And we're not just talking about countries. The moon has been sighted in at least 5 of the Muslim countries, and this has been verified. Somalia, Ethiopia. There's been reports in Senegal, Gambia. You have also here locally. Um, Kenya as well. Even locally here, there's been reports, and this has been clarified by some like Dr. Walid Al-Manisi, Hafizahullah, that in Arizona, Phoenix, Arizona, in Arizona, the moon has been sighted. So locally as well as internationally, the moon has been sighted. For example, also in Mauritania, around 40 people have sighted the moon. So for someone to say, that the moon has not been sighted, Allahu Alam, right? This is, of course, like I said, it's a matter of difference of opinion. But based on this decision, the management of Masjid Isa, they have chosen this day to have as their Eid. And Masjid Isa is not the only masjid. There are many organizations, communities, in North America specifically, and of course around the world, that are celebrating their Eid today. So we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to accept it from all of us. And as you said, the biggest thing that we should take away from situations like this is for us to learn how to differ respectfully, right? And not to use these things to fight. Of course, there's going to be debate, but those debates and those discussions should be done respectfully, with love and mutual understanding. And many people, subhanAllah, sometimes they may debate with each other, but they don't want to debate based on understanding the other person's position. Rather, they just want to debate to respond, right? So we ask Allah Azza wa Jal that we are tolerant of one another, and that we love one another, and that we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to reward those who are fasting today and those who will have their Eid tomorrow, as well as those who are having their Eid today. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept from all of us. Ameen. Jazakumullah khairan.
And I think that's really so important, because we always want to model ourselves on the Prophet ﷺ and the Sahaba and the community they had in Medina, right, as much as we can. And the Sahaba had difference of opinion on very valid matters, and the Prophet ﷺ accepted that, right? So we should always take that as an example, and as Sheikh Zakaria said, accept it, and then we live in harmony, right? There's no need to argue, no need to debate about it, right? So alhamdulillah, just having that unity is so important. So Ustad Zakir, what are you planning to do today for Eid?
Actually, my family is divided on this day. Some people are celebrating it tomorrow, and some are celebrating it today. And alhamdulillah, it's okay. This is not a problem whatsoever. We'll have 2 Eids, with the family. So this is actually a blessing. And it's raining too, so I actually personally really enjoy the rain and cloudy weather. So I feel very happy today. The only plan for today is to eat. A lot of our family members we haven't seen for a long time. In my family specifically, we've all been kind of quarantined respectfully in our own homes. And I think today we're probably going to see each other, briefly every now and then. I think everybody's situation is different. Everybody knows, their own situation, and maybe they know, how, to a certain extent, their family situation. But for me personally, I feel it's safe for us to get together. So don't whoever's watching this, don't think that I'm saying that everybody should get together and have a wonderful celebration together. Rather, if your situation may be you have to kind of still stay quarantined or stay separated, then khalas, that's it. This is going to be rewarded by Allah Subhanahu wa Taala. But I'm excited to see some of my family members that I haven't seen, and these are like really, very close family members that I haven't seen. So I'm excited about that. And with the kids, I have two little kids. One is 3 years old, and he's just learning about Ramadan. And he has a little joke that he has said the entire Ramadan. He'll say, "Mommy, you're fasting. Daddy, you're slowing." And I think he's implying that I'm a little bit heavy. So it's like a double and two jokes in one. He's a good kid. It's a very funny joke that he had throughout the whole month. So I really want him to understand Eid is a special day. We have bought him presents and stuff like that. His grandparents have bought him presents. Now I want him to understand that this is something that we should celebrate. We should be happy. We should be joyous. We should never feel ashamed or shunned. And because I say this because I grew up in New York in public school, and in my community growing up, there were very few Muslims. So when Eid would come around, it would be a very confusing thing for me and a hard thing to explain to my friends. So I don't want my kid to feel the same way. I want him to understand and be very passionate and strong on our religion. So this is basically my plan. Basically cook with him, teach him how to cook a little bit. Just have him help us cook and basically just relax. How about you guys?
Jazakallah khair. Yeah, I think that's so true. And I grew up in a Christian household. For my whole childhood, Christmas was such a big thing, and you wait the night before, looking forward to opening those gifts, and it's such a happy occasion. So I think it's so important to replicate, obviously not the elements of Christmas, not the Christmas tree, not that kind of stuff, but to replicate that feeling that you have of looking forward to the holiday and spending time and opening gifts and just having that joyous thing. It's so important. I agree with you to just have that same experience for our kids for Eid, and they pass it on to their kids and their kids, inshallah. And we really make this a great day. So may Allah make it a great day for your kids and your family, and for all of our kids in the community and their families as well. I mean, Imam Nu, how do you plan on celebrating Eid today?
Alhamdulillah, the first thing that was done today was I was able to pray Salatul Eid with my neighbors in the front yard. Alhamdulillah. So we all prayed together, and it was very enjoyable. Alhamdulillah. And usually it's the same, except of quarantine, but it's just visiting the family and exchanging some gifts and cooking some classic traditional food for Eid. And maybe we're gonna go out in the car, just staying in the car and roaming around and seeing the beautiful weather. Alhamdulillah. That's pretty much how we'll be enjoying our Eid, inshallah.
Alhamdulillah. I think that's really the most important thing. Same here. I mean, we're just planning to eat a lot and spend time, and like Zakir said, I haven't seen some of my close family members in a little while. So maybe taking my son, who's 3, to go see them for a little bit, on this special day. So I think it's the simple things that matter, right? We don't have to do crazy things. It's just eating, enjoying time with family has so much meaning. And I think that's partially what this quarantine has taught us too, the meaning of just spending quality, close time with your family that we often get too busy or we, neglect when life is, quote unquote normal, right? So I think it's a big blessing that we, inshallah, we learned from this Ramadan.
Alhamdulillah. Inshallah.
Alhamdulillah. So I think, that's, we just wanted to really wish the community, just really extend our happiness on this special day, and just extend our dua and our well wishes for all of you in the community. So may Allah accept from all of us, and may He bless your Eid, whether it's today or tomorrow, whatever day you're celebrating. May Allah accept and just grant you a very blessed day.
Ameen.
All right, anyone else have anything else they'd like to add before we close out?
Okay, my son wants to say something. Say
Inshallah.
MashaAllah. Eid Mubarak.
Okay. I hope everybody really enjoys this day. Spend the time with their family. We often don't get a lot of time to spend with our family. We're busy in the hustle and bustle of life, especially in New York City. So I think this is a tremendous blessing from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for those of us who are able to participate on Eid today and in the whole month of Ramadan as well. So be happy, be joyous, and enjoy the day, inshallah.
Jazakallah khair. Fine. May Allah bless both of you and all of us and enjoy Eid Day. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.